Okay, Special FX 1392 said, would you mind making a video on how you got into driving a mixer and what are the qualifications needed to drive one? I got you, bro. Let's get into it. Okay, what are the qualifications needed to drive a mixer truck? All you really need is a Class B CDL, manual automatic, or if you have a Class A CDL, then you're good. But you could do manual automatic, it's whatever you want to do. But 99% of mixer trucks, they're all automatic. Unless you go to like the early 2000s, then I think those are 9 or 10 speed. But 90% of mixer trucks, bro, they're all automatic. So if you don't want to learn manual, you could get automatic. Actually, 95% of all CDL trucks, 18-wheelers, straight axles, they're all automatic. They're going away from standard. They're all automatic. So all you have to do is just take a 4-6 week class, you know, depending on where you're at. I don't know how much it's gonna be. Me, I paid $3,000 to get my CDL, but depending on where it's at, you know, you could just go and get your CDL, and once you get it, just start looking for a job. That's pretty much all you need is a Class B or Class A CDL, manual, automatic, whatever you want. You know, whatever you feel comfortable driving. Okay, how I got started driving a mixer truck. It's actually kind of funny. Because I don't know if y'all remember, I was working at that mechanic shop. I got my CDL, and right across was my old mixer company that I used to work for. So as soon as I got my CDL, I was only having it for like 2 days. I took off a day of work at my mechanic shop I was working at. I drove over there, and I only had 2 days. So I was like, man, how the hell am I going to do this? I want a CDL job. But I only had it for 2 days, and everybody else tell me, oh, you got to have it for 1 year, or you got to have it for 2 years. So I didn't know what to do. So I said, you know what, screw it. So I went to the first mixer company, which was right across that mechanic shop. I went in there and I was like, hey man, y'all hiring? They were like, yeah. You got your CDL? I was like, yes sir, I do. He was like, how long you had it? I said, for about 2 days. And he was like, okay, well that's no problem. What about your driving record? I was like, oh, it's good. You could check it. So your MVR is good. I was like, yes sir. He was like, okay, can you pass a drug test, hair follicle, cotton swab, all that? I said, oh yeah, for sure. He was like, okay, well today's Wednesday, fill out the application and start Monday. We're gonna send you in for the hair follicle, drug test, all that. I said, okay. So that Monday I went in for hair follicle, drug test, cotton swab, everything, the whole 9 yards. I went in there. After about a week, everything came back good, negative. And then he called me back, all right, man, you're hired. Go ahead and start next Monday. And honestly, that's pretty much how I got started driving a mixer. Because 99% of CDL drivers, for their insurance, they want you to have at least a year experience. But mixer trucks, it don't really matter, because they'll hire you, they'll train you. Unless you have a good driving record. If you got a good driving record, then you're good. And if you can pass a hair follicle, drug test, piss test, all that, then you're pretty much good, bro. So, yeah, so after that, I worked there for about 3-4 months, and I was not making good money. I was not making, I thought I was going to be making a killing. Yeah, no, I was spending more money than what I was making. So I put my 2-week notice out, and now I came to this new company, and now I'm making big money now. A lot of hours. Like right now, it's 2:45 in the morning right now. It's early. So yeah, I mean, don't be shy. Don't be scared. Just go up to the first CDL company you go to and just say, hey, y'all hiring? I just got my CDL. My driving record's good. I can pass a drug test. I could drive. And yeah, you know, you should be good. But I plan on being here for at least a year. And after that, I want to move up to even more money, more pay, everything. I want to move up from here. But as of right now, I think I'm pretty good right now. I still got maybe 7 more months left till I hit my year mark. But, you know, if you do work for a mixer company, it's actually really good, bro. You're driving 95% of the time. If you are a mixer driver, you know what I'm talking about. You drive 95% of the time. The only manual labor you do is putting on the chute, washing it, putting off the chute. That's pretty much all the manual labor you're doing. 98% of the time, all you're doing is driving, bro. But with that being said, that's pretty much how I got started driving a mixer. I mean, that's pretty much all I did. I just went to the first job I seen, got hired, and I moved up from there. So honestly, bro, if you do go, good luck and congratulations, bro.